Oh, that's so good. That is absolutely money, guys. Oh, it's just so pretty. Welcome back, my fellow frolfers. We are at Sundance Park in Chandler, Arizona. The game has been feeling absolutely hot right now. I mean, best putting and throwing that I've had probably ever, to be honest with you. I'm feeling really good. So hoping we can shoot real low today and just keep riding this high that we've been on. So we are playing the U-disc layout today. So the first hole is 263 to the closer basket here. Dead straight, just a couple guardian trees. Gonna throw the hex on that little Annie line I've been liking lately and see if we can park it for a first bird. If that gets there, it should be good. I think we're just a little short, but the putter's been feeling real good today, so I think we got it. Unfortunately, not our best. A little shorter than I thought, and we are stuck behind this tree, but we should be able to still make this putt. It's makeable at least. Right on the edge of circle, just a slight obstacle here, so we got a little bit of an Annie putt we're gonna have to give it. Oh, we missed it. Committed too much to the Annie. Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's extremely disappointing. Well, I guess this is what I get for gassing myself up on the first hole, is getting a par on what should be a pretty gimme birdie. We've got 363, low ceiling, tight window through here to get there. I'm gonna take the Thunderbird here, try to just pump it real low, keep it under those trees and get to that back pin. Oh, that's so good. That is absolutely money, guys. Skip. So now that we've officially been doing the van life thing, I find myself with a lot of time to just kill. So I've been going to just random parks, random open fields I can find on Google Maps and just throwing discs. Nothing far, just putters and mids really, and just focusing on my form and focusing on the snap, trying to focus on accuracy especially. And it's made a huge difference. So now that I'm actually out on a course, I can put it to the test and see how much it's really been benefiting me. We've got a absolute gimme of a birdie here. Beautiful drive. Could not complain at all. Almost missed that putt, not gonna lie. I'm obviously happy to have birdied that hole, but it was 100 feet further and significantly more challenging, and we couldn't birdie the first hole, which is frustrating, but just gotta erase that from the mind. Let's just get the rest of them. So again, we're playing the U-disc layout, so it is gonna be this left closer position, 261. Got quite a bit of headwind coming in, so normally I'd probably throw the fuse here and just let it naturally work to the right, but that headwind's gonna turn it over and burn it. So we're gonna take the hex instead. We'll probably throw with just a touch of Annie and let it just turn right over into the basket. Oh, that should be really good. That should be really good. I think we might be a touch short, but we're within circle. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I completely missed the fact that there's Mandos right here, so we gotta go through there. Takes away our good hex Anheuser shot. So we're gonna take the Raptor instead on a little skippy hyzer, see if we can skip it over there. I do wanna play the Mando, just see how this course is really designed to be played. I think that might actually be better, so I'm not gonna complain. That's a Peterman. Guys, I had no idea that Arizona was this windy. Is it always like this? Like, we've got like 20-mile-an-hour winds again, and it's always as soon as I start a round, the winds just pick up like crazy. Trying to get in a morning round before it gets hot and windy, but it doesn't matter, it just keeps coming after me. So apparently if you miss the Mando, it's fine because you can get a park job with the hex here. But if you take the Mando with the Raptor and skip it in there like designed, it's actually even easier, and then you just get a super easy park job. So hole 3 is 303 feet up on the hill there underneath the power lines, not the closer position underneath the trees. Gonna have to go with a wide hyzer route. I'm gonna take the Thunderbird. Hopefully it fades hard enough over to the left to get us where we need to get. Okay, now fade. Fade and skip, fade and skip. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if we could have played that much better. So obviously you guys wouldn't know because it was before YouTube, but I actually think I was a lot better at disc golf before I started making disc golf content, because once I started, I felt the need to try to improve drastically, and I somehow made myself significantly worse. So now I feel like I'm just finally getting back to where I used to be, where I'm athletic and natural and can actually hit lines and get snap and do the things that I'm trying to do. Well, I ended up perfectly over to the left to get to the pin like I wanted to, but we did end up a little deep, and now we're stuck behind this giant pole. I'm gonna have to step out around it one way or the other, this way, so I can get a little bit of a hyzer on my putt and see if we can make this birdie. This one would feel real good. You've got to be kidding me. I thought that was in all the way. Oh my gosh. So we've got a 300-foot par 3, dead straight. I'm gonna take the arrow, see if we can get it there just on an absolute laser beam. Little right, pulled it, but it might fade back. not too bad. So I just had some old guy stop me on the way to the basket over here and said that I'm the best disc golfer that he's ever seen out here, so that's a nice little ego boost. So it also tells me he doesn't watch a whole lot of disc golf. Well guys, the arrow flew absolutely beautifully. If we wouldn't have pulled it just a hair, it would literally be touching the pole sitting right underneath the basket, but still left us with a very easy birdie putt, which we're happy to take. You guys have been sleeping on the arrow. Just because it's been around a long time doesn't mean it's not one of the best discs ever made. So hole 6 is the first hole of this course that doesn't have dual baskets. So now you can just watch the one basket and you'll know that's where we're going. But 286, I'm gonna take a forehand out and around to the right. Like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent with hyzers, and throwing forehands is a good way to do that. And turning everything over with a backhand is not always the most consistent play, although it is probably the sexiest. Oh, it's got to get some legs. And there you have it, guys. That's why I need to work on my forehand. Years ago, I used to play primarily forehand, mostly because I had a trash backhand. But now that I think that my backhand's gotten a lot better, I don't forehand near as much as I should. I don't practice as much as I should. And like I said, I just really love throwing turnover shots. So I need to get back to throwing these because this is pretty pitiful. We should not have this long of a look on a 286-foot hole. So that's another thing I need to work on is long C2, C3 spinny putts. Not very good at them. Probably sounds like I have a lot of things that I need to work on, but I also play a lot of disc golf, so I have a lot of time to work on things. Hole 7's 271, pretty much straight ahead. Nothing really in the way here. Oh, it's just so pretty. Going for me. I think we're parked. By far the biggest thing that I'm glad to have started to get back into my game is the point and shoot ability. You know how frustrating it is when you're trying to do ace runs and you literally don't even get anything near the basket? I can finally put the disc where I want it to go again, and it's because I'm throwing naturally again. I'm not trying to do a bunch of stupid stuff with my form that all it really did was hurt me at all. I basically reverted back to my old ways and am playing 10 times better now. I mean, look at this, guys. Another absolute Peterman. So I guess I was wrong. There is 2 baskets on this hole now, hole 8. We've got the right one here, the left one up on the hill. The right one slightly closer, I think it's like a 10-foot difference, is the one that we're gonna be playing to. There's a ton of trees right in the way here. I think you'd be an insane person to try to go straight through. I'm gonna take the big hyzer route out and around. Hopefully that gets there. Come on, zone. Quite a bit short, but we've got a putt. I didn't really account for the headwind there, but anything under 300, I just feel silly grabbing something not a mid. You know, like the eagle probably would have been the better choice there because I wouldn't have to throw it very hard and I could get it there. Especially in this headwind, that would have helped. But if I had no wind conditions, I think the zone would get there just fine. Well, I'm glad we didn't throw the eagle because we're a lot closer than I thought. And the eagle probably would have ended up OB past the little concrete border, whatever the heck you call that. You guys probably can't even see me, can you? There you go. This way you can at least watch the putt drop. God dang, the putter feels so good. I knew I left that one a little short, but the first one counts. So we are currently 5 down going into the last hole. We're not posting the best score in the world here today, but for just a quick early morning round, not in a competition or anything, I'm pretty happy with how we're playing. It's really just a matter of I'm trying to dial in my swing again. So hole 9 is 333. I'm gonna take some off of it, throw maybe 70% with the Valkyrie, just try to get it nice and smooth. We got nothing in the way here, just a little bit of wind to play with. Oh, it's turning way too much. Come on back. Yikes. Yikes, guys. That's not how we want to end things. That's exactly the thing that I'm trying to dial in while I'm out here is just the inconsistencies. I can go park job, park job, park job, and then shank. And I just need to limit those shanks. We need to get rid of those. We need to have more consistent flights. I obviously have the ability to put the disc where I want it and throw good shots, but it's the inconsistencies that are absolutely killing me right now. So we left ourselves with an edge of circle look. I would really love to drop a long putt because I feel like I haven't dropped one in a while. And if we're going to shank it way over here, we better at least have our putting make up for it. Short. Oh, that was so bad. There it is. Player 2, guys. Player 2 always knows what to do. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.